A man crosses the street in rain, stepping gently, looking 2 times north and south, because his son is asleep on his shoulder. I've been traveling over the last 3 years, playing my cello and sharing poetry in living rooms all over the country. And now I'm planning to make a video, which is going to be for the first time fully fleshing out the music and the poetry that I've been wanting to share. He's not marked. Nowhere does his jacket say, "Fragile, handle with care." I'm going to be using a poem from Naomi Shihab Nye, who I've had the great pleasure and honor of being able to correspond with via email. And she's given me permission for the use of this poem, Shoulders, which is a wonderful poem that evokes what it is that we need to be able to do in this world to take care of each other. The road will only be wide. The rain will never stop falling. So the way these funds are going to be used is, first of all, a period of preparing everybody's parts. I've got to find the other musicians. I've got to actually transcribe the music that I've recorded. So there are MIDI parts that have to be transcribed from the piano, and all of the cello parts have to be transcribed into notation. So there'll be a period of preparation where I have parts ready for these other musicians. I find the musicians that are going to be the right musicians for this performance, and then we're going to have to rehearse everyone a few times so that we can do a live performance straight through with no flaws as much as possible. And that's one part of the logistics. This is, kind of a significant piece to pull together in terms of a live performance. And then we have the videotaping of this, which also will be somewhat multifaceted because the performance itself will be videotaped. There's probably going to be at least 2 cameras, maybe 3, to capture everything that's going on with the musicians. And then we'll also have some scenes of things that evoke images in the poem, which is like, an actual father walking through the street with the son on his shoulder, and a little bit telling that story through the images that we come up with. And I'm fortunate to be able to work with a great videographer on this, Jonathan, who's helping me with this piece that we're doing today. And we'll have another couple of people that are helping with the sound engineering and other camera work. So there's a lot of moving parts to the whole project that's going to be required to pull this off and create a really beautiful video of this great poem.
His ear fills up with breathing. He hears the hum of a boy's dream.
There's so many examples today of unkindness and people really not feeling what other people are feeling. And this image of the man stepping across the street in the rain with his son on his shoulder it's something that if we could put ourselves in these shoes in all the different challenging situations that we come to, how different the world would be. We're not going to be able to live in this world if we're not willing to do what he's doing with one another. The road will only be wide. The rain will never stop falling. So this is my chance to share the work that I do, that I love so much, with as many people as possible, to give them an example, a flavor of the impact of really wonderful poetry. That's what this project is all about.